All right, it seems that we've got Anonymous. Thank you very much, Lucky Day. Hurricane. 22 minutes after 10 o'clock. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Somizi Mhlongo. We've got the Naked DJ. All is set on our side. Are you ready? You've got everything you need. No interruptions. Let's help out Anonymous.
The upcoming segment discuss content that is of adult nature. The views and opinions expressed are not that of the SABC and are that of participating contributors and listeners, and do not reflect that of the official policy or position of Metro FM.
Everyone seems to be in a good mood today. I don't know what it is. By the way, Somizi, your cologne smells good.
Right?
Ooh.
Right?
And it's a battle of the colognes here at Metro. Like, everyone just
Naked ngesadi.
Yay! Yeah, what?
Ngesadi. Senzani. It reminds me of my Mistress Makolot. Oh, because shy like Mistress. There was another one, Temptation.
Man. Now you knocked me out.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. Are you good though, son?
I'm fabulous.
Good.
Fabulous.
Good. Orange is your color.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Let's do this, baby.
Good morning, Anonymous.
Good morning, good morning.
Wow, we've got a gent wrapping up the week. My goodness, we've been waiting for you, Anonymous. How's your Friday morning?
Not so good, but yeah, we move.
We move. And how you are choosing to move is Ask a Man, and we thank you so much for that. I'm going to read you the house rules, Anonymous. Respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language. Please refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people, the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, my king, do you agree?
I do agree, good sir.
All right, you said my name so nicely. Let's talk. Let's talk.
So it's actually a very long story, but I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible.
Okay.
So I met this lady in 2018 at a friend's birthday party. We took each other's numbers, and since then, we've been dating since then. So we moved in, I think, a month after we knew each other at the time. Moved in together. She moved into my place. So we lived together for that long. But now I'm going to say that I did cheat once on her.
My brother, you did shoot what?
Sorry?
When you say you shot, what do you mean you shot?
I'm saying I did cheat.
Oh, you did cheat.
Yes.
Oh,
Once.
sorry.
On her. That did happen. And then a few months later, she retaliated and did the same thing again. So then she said she forgave me. I forgave her. And we tried to move on for a few years. Then we were actually in a good space at some point during COVID. We weren't working, so we were just, spending a lot of time together. Like, we were happy, until she moved to Joburg. And then when she moved to Joburg, she got another job there. And then when she moved there, things were not the same. And then she came back like 6 months later. When she did finally come back, things were just not the same anymore, because we were those kind of people that would share phone passwords and we were open about everything in our relationship. But now things changed. She started being distant. She just changed, She started being a lot more private, changed all her passwords on her phone. And it affected me quite a lot, because imagine living in the same house with the same person, but you know, she's just not there. She's there, but she's not there, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it was that situation, and then ever since then, it's just become a point where I find myself stressed. I can't sleep at night. I am someone that now drinks so much than I should be, that it has actually affected me in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? So now it got to a point where towards the end of the year last year, she kicked me out of the house because at the time I was unemployed, kicked me out of the house, and yeah, I had to find my own way to live and move forward. But then eventually she called me, we tried to fix things. We're not living in the same house anymore, but we are still dating technically, but it really doesn't feel like it. It feels like I've lost her. So for me, my biggest thing is I don't know if I should fight for the relationship to like strive and continue, or should I just call it quits? Because it feels like I'm fighting, but I'm getting nothing back, if you know what I mean.
So sorry to hear that, my brother. Did I miss a part where, so she terminated her pregnancy once?
Sorry?
She terminated the pregnancy once or twice?
No. I didn't talk about pregnancy. There was no pregnancy.
Oh, I thought
So easy.
serious. I thought you said she terminated something.
Maybe you know something that he doesn't know.
No.
No?
No. Listening
Okay.
is a skill on my part. Shem.
Fair.
I didn't say anything about pregnancy.
Okay, so you don't have kids?
Sorry?
You don't have kids?
No, we do not have kids, no.
Okay, and then now you're living in two different provinces?
No, she came back to the city where I live now.
Okay, so you live in the same province but not in the same house?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Hold that think.
We're coming back, okay, Anonymous?
All right.
Thank you. Shame is even breathing heavily. Okay. Khopedi Dunlokwe is here. Thank you very much, Khopedi Dunlokwe. We've got a summary here before we continue with Anonymous. Anonymous met a lady back in 2018. Things moved very quickly between them. They moved in with each other or together after only a month of dating. He says he cheated on her at some points in this relationship, but they were able to just get past this and things were great in their relationship sharp. After that, she moved to another city for work. Her attitude towards him changed. Even when she moved back, she was just not the same person anymore and was very distant. She broke things off with him last year. They went their separate ways. Months later, she called him and they got back together, but things are dry between them. I don't know if that's the right word. Anonymous, did you say that she also cheated on you?
Yes. That was the part I actually wanted to mention in the summary, yeah.
100%. Okay, I got you, Anonymous. I got you. Listening is my skill. Yes. Okay, anything else you'd like to add? Maybe Somizi, I don't know, you want to continue?
Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, so basically the hardest thing that, like I said, the hardest thing that I'm struggling with is I tried so much in the time, especially in the time that we were separated from last year, I tried so much to be a better person because I did understand the fact that, because I was seeing a therapist at work before I lost my job last year. So I was seeing a therapist at work, and the guy did advise me that, like, you can never make someone else happy if you yourself are not happy. So it starts with you. So I did try and seek that help. But now I'm thinking that, like, it was all for nothing because I was doing that, yes, to fix myself, but also to try and make her happy because I knew that I had my shortcomings as well. But, yeah, it just seems like it's all for nothing. Do I continue to try and better myself for this person, or I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm just doing it for her, but there is that part, Tiana, that, you know, wants to be better for the relationship to strive.
Okay. All right. I think this one is straight to the point. We're going to go straight to it so that we also give our listeners time to engage with us, right? So, Anonymous, first of all, I'm sorry for what you're going through. Secondly, I'm not. It's not nice when somebody's going through pain, but also let's remember that it definitely takes two to tango, right?
Yeah.
You were a part of this monstrosity of a pain, right?
Yeah.
You contributed, Anonymous, right? Right?
Sorry?
You contributed to the situation that you are in, right?
Yes, I understand that. Yeah.
Okay, yes. If you disagree with me, please, you are allowed to disagree with me. I'm just stating facts based on what you've told us, right? You
Yeah,
cheat,
no, 100%. I agree.
you cheated first, and then she revenged, and then so before you cheated, she's never cheated on you, right?
No.
Right.
I don't believe she did.
So
no.
you said on your marks, right? You said on your marks. She said ready, and then she went go. So she's finishing what you started, and now you can't take the pain. And chances are she's still also in pain, right? I'm not justifying people cheating just because somebody's cheated on them. She could have just been a lady and being herself and walk away. But we don't tell people how to react and how to revenge, right? Now, I can tell you for free, your relationship is over. And I would advise you to be a better man for the next person you're going to meet. You need to work on your healing. You need to work on your forgiveness. You have to let go of this relationship. How does it feel when I tell you that this relationship is no longer and you must be a better person for the next person?
Obviously it hurts because that is a truth that no one wants to hear, especially after you've been with someone for so long. But yeah, I'm not. Honestly, there's always been a part of me that knows that it might be over.
Yes, it is over, Putwam. Might is to make you feel better because it's an uncomfortable reality. It is over. She's checked out. She's just waiting for you to leave. She doesn't want to tell you. She's just waiting for you to walk away. Now, what lessons have you learned from this? Let's say you meet somebody new tomorrow. What are you going to do better?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around what you just said now. I'm not even thinking that far forward.
Okay, understandable. And I'm glad that you're not even thinking that far forward. You need to think now. The now says no. And before you meet somebody or you engage with anyone romantically, please make sure that you have done all the homework, the self-forgiveness, the accountability, the becoming a better person, loving yourself more, respecting yourself more, respecting others more, loving others more when you're in, all those things. Make sure that you do them whilst you're still single. And then you can be a better person for the next person you're going to meet. Other than that, you're going to repeat the same thing because we forget very quickly.
But sorry to interrupt you, Samir, but I also struggle with the fact that is it just me that's wrong, or does it not matter who was wrong or who takes the bigger blame? I should just focus on myself. Is that what you're saying?
I strongly recommend you focus on yourself. At this point, don't expect closure. Don't expect an apology. Don't expect explanation. At this point, you don't need those things. Because if you're going to wait for those things, you're going to wait forever because you are dealing with somebody who really doesn't care about you anymore. If someone really cares about you, they would want to explain why they're behaving like this. She doesn't care. So let that go. take a paper, write all those things that you want, you expect from that person. I expect closure. I expect an apology. I expect accountability. I expect burn that paper and throw it away. Let go. Let go. Yeah. You can even approach it spiritually, like mentally. Meditation can help because you need to psych yourself.
Yeah,
you have
because I'm also big on, like, I'm a very spiritual person. Like, I pray a lot.
Yeah,
go to church a lot. So when it comes to those things, it also ties in with, like, God, is this what I'm supposed to be going through because of what I did in the past?
And then
punishing me for that.
Yes,
and like that.
I understand. And then me as Lucifer's friend, I would say yes. You deserve this, what you're going through. You deserve it, and then accept it. You understand? I want you to use the same energy. Moving forward, when you pray to avoid temptation, pray to avoid being dishonest, pray to avoid being deceitful. Then you will not find yourself in this situation, because I think uNkulunkulu wabantu sithanda ukumfaka nje intweni ezingamfuni, you know. And then bese nisukela uLucifer nithi umsebenzi kaLucifer. Boyithula abantu laba bebengekho when you guys did what you did. But my brother, take what I'm saying. I think it will help you. Write things down and release them. Ne?
I hear you.
All the best, Kudwam. All the best.
All right, Anonymous, we're coming back. Let me pay the bills. Let's hear out Naked DJ after this, okay?
Naked DJ?
Yes.
Yeah, you will hear.
Hold on.
Get your bandage. Get your bandage.
He's coming.
And your Listerol.
Yes, Naked is coming. He's coming. He's coming. 41 minutes after 10 o'clock. Anonymous, you still here?
I'm still here, Kutsu.
Are you ready for Naked to come?
Yes.
Let's go.
Anonymous, I've heard you on, in so many instances where you say you are wrong, and you're feeling sorry for yourself. Anonymous, you are not wrong. When we cheat for good reasons. And there's always valid reasons for cheating.
What?
Yes.
Okay, we'll listen.
Right? Maybe things are not okay at home, bayak bora, this person doesn't excite you, and that person is not worth staying faithful for. That person doesn't give you reasons, to be faithful and to be monogamous. And when you step out, there's excitement outside. There's, something that breathes life into you.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why you cheated. And then what happens, there's nothing worse than when a cheater gets their ego bruised. Because now she's cheating. And then all of a sudden, you feel like a lovesick puppy. You must cheat with confidence. And even when they cheat back, you must be like, but I cheated on you for certain reasons anyway. The relationship was over for me a long time ago anyway. Let me keep it moving. Because right now, you must realize, Uguti, the only thing that makes you feel the way that you do is because you do not have your life in order. It's got nothing to do with that relationship. Anonymous, you had substance abuse problems. You lost your job. I don't know are you still unemployed right now?
No, I recently got a job.
Congratulations to you, my brother.
Thank you.
All right. Now, Anonymous, you'll be okay. You're not the first man to have the ego bruised. All right?
Yeah.
Now, go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah, you're not the first guy to have your ego bruised. So
what must
they chowed your plate. It's fine.
What must it do?
What
must it do?
Just relax.
No,
I'm just making him realize, Uguti, Anonymous, stop crying over spilled milk. You're a grown man. Remember when you lost that job and you were sad about losing that job?
Yeah.
And then, hey, halagasha, you've moved on to something better right now.
Yeah.
Are you still crying over that other job?
No.
Yeah. You know, that relationship was just a phase in your life. And you know, guys, please have a higher, like, Ngicela, please be thinking on higher grade. Even when I said we cheat for reasons, everybody has a valid reason for cheating. Let it go, Anonymous. Let that relationship go. Dala yadlula. You've got a new job. You need to get your life in order. You will be okay. Stop crying over spilled milk.
All right.
Kuto,
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
I just want to say something to the listeners.
Okay.
Listeners, wherever you are, I know what it feels like when you're driving or you're at the office and Naked starts speaking nonsense, and you're like, "Ugh." Don't allow him to take you there. Don't. Naked is a rage baiter.
Oh, please, you are the master of baiting. You are the
Yes.
master baiter.
That we know. But Naked is rage baiting, you guys, because what he's talking right now, saying there's a valid reason to cheat.
So, Mizi, you just are triggered. And it's okay. Maybe you've been cheated on in your life. Maybe
I've
it has
never
happened.
I've
but
never been cheated
like-
on Naked.
You've
Okay.
started, guys.
No, I've never been cheated.
The way that I think I understand Naked, sorry to disagree with you, Somizi, but I think what Naked is trying to say is that, like, he's not condoning cheating. He's not saying cheating is right. But he is saying that there is always something in you that, I don't know if triggers is the right word, but triggers you to cheat.
To cheat. It's called nawa.
No.
It's called uponchisi.
No.
What was your reason, Gay? Let's hear you. What was the reason to cheat when somebody did not cheat on you?
I was looking for something else that I wasn't getting.
There we go.
And couldn't you walk away and get that thing?
Look, so maybe when you are invested in something, it's not so easy
Anonymous,
to
Anonymous,
Okay.
can I ask you something? Did you confess to the cheating or you were caught?
Caught.
I was caught.
Ugh, please. So, like I'm saying to you, couldn't you just walk away? Akiri, when you've invested in something, right, and you're not getting the returns, what do? You terminate the contract and then you find another better investment. Or you terminate the contract and then you have temporal investments here and there, 20% there, 30% there, 10% there. You spread your horizons and your eggs. You don't spread your horizons test whilst you still have your investment. So couldn't you leave?
Yeah, no, I get your point. I get your point.
Kuba no naked wako uzoba hurt. Yes, uzoba hurt. But good luck.
So, Mizi,
Yes, baby.
like, you know, sometimes you forget that this is real life. This is not so, Mizi, life is not fairy tales. Life is Sarafina. You know?
That's
Sarafina
funny.
was a fairy tale.
That was funny.
Sarafina was a fairy tale.
So, Mizi, this is life.
Yes.
And what I have just done for Anonymous is show him that, hey, there's life after what he did. And one of his biggest things was he was questioning himself with, but who is wrong, who is right, who is wrong? Anonymous, it doesn't matter. That relationship is gone. That boat has sailed.
But you're not holding
My
him
brother,
accountable.
let it go.
You're not holding him accountable.
Ask Joe
like that.
Langjoli, no, Anonymous.
No,
You
that's
know,
your job.
when Ujola
That's your job. You're getting paid here to assist people, but be honest. Don't delirious them. Okay?
I'm actually being very honest
No,
with
we
him.
am pandicha. We am
Anonymous,
kushina.
you know,
Yeah.
if there's one thing that I do agree with you on today, Nesomis, is where you say that he should have walked away, right, instead of cheating. But it also enhances my point of saying he had valid reasons
Not
for
valid.
cheating.
You're using the
And
word
he
wrong,
said,
naked.
guys, there's
Say he had reasons,
he
not
said-
valid.
he said-
no reason is valid
Let
to
me tell you
cheat.
something. He says he was looking for something else.
Say he's
and
got
then
reasons.
he should have walked
reasons,
away.
not valid.
It's
English,
always-
ufunde epweni.
It's always valid.
No.
Like, to one soul. We're not living for anybody else. Guys, you are here on this planet Earth to live for you. I'm not gonna live here on earth because I'm scared with what Somizi is gonna say. Hi guys, I'm here to live my life. These are the reasons why I cheated. And then Usomizi is gonna come here on his high horse and tell me my reasons are not valid. No, I was looking for something else. And Anonymous, the moment you are looking for something else, that's where you leave. Okay?
Yeah,
And then when your
yeah.
ego gets bruised, you don't come crying back like a baby. You are not a baby. Move on, Anonymous. Congratulations with the job. Congratulations with your new life. Let her go. Find that something else that you've been looking for. Halala.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
Anonymous, we're going to clearly have to have a valid reason why we need to play a song right now. I'll ask you to continue listening to the radio for more advice. Thank you, Anonymous, for calling in to ask for that advice.
Thank you, Kutwa.
Thank you.
And
Papa.
me, Ewen.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. To you, South Africa, we're handing over the mic. What advice do you have for Anonymous? Are you the naked in his life or the Somizi in his life? Give us advice to Anonymous. You dialing us up 086,000 2160. Let's go to the East Rand. Tembi, good morning.
Hi.
Ooh, the energy.
Hi, Kuto from Mr. Naked.
Hey,
Hello.
Tembi.
Hello.
Hey, Tembi.
Hi. So I'm definitely the Somizi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also the devil's advocate. Anonymous is definitely reaping what he saw. He's just looking for people to side with him. He knows exactly what he did wrong, and he's just inviting us to the pity party. And he must just do better in his next relationship.
Thank you very much, Tembi. Appreciate the call and advice. Heading over from the East Rand to the West Rand. Sydney, good morning.
Good morning, and how are you doing this day?
Good and yourself, Sydney.
I'm very, very good, man. Yes. I would like to agree with Somizi for a change. When you say the guy mustn't move to another relationship when he's still bruised. Because he's going to bleed on the wrong person. And whatever decision Anonymous is going to take, either he stays or he leaves, he must know there is also consequences for that. So he must be prepared for whatever is going to deal with it after whatever decision he's going to make on this route he's taking.
Okay.
Because even if he leaves, there will be consequences for leaving. Even if he stays, they will still, because let's say he leaves, like Somizi said, he's still bruised. How is going to function in a new relationship? Because he's still going to have that bruises of the old relationship that is not healed yet, then he wants to move on the new relationship. So whatever decision he makes, let him make the decision that he thinks or he knows will work for him.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Sydney. Let's take a listen to the voice notes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Naked DJ.
Amen.
You spoke like a man,
That's
bro.
right.
You spoke like a person who lives on earth. Every man in South Africa knows this. This guy just had his ego bruised.
That's right.
It was just the wrong time. Now he has to just keep it moving. Move on. Everybody has a valid reason to doing something. And everything we do today has a repercussion.
That's
Whether
right.
good or bad. It's Will from Durban. Thank you.
Sharp. Shout out
Hi,
to Durban.
Anonymous.
Aye.
You are a God-fearing man. At the same time, you cheat, and you go back and pray for what you've done, and you, Anonymous, this thing becomes a cycle. You really need to work on yourself. Focus on yourself. Be selfish, Ngawe. That's all I can say.
Good morning, Naked. Good morning, Somizi. Good morning, Kuto.
Morning.
My advice to Anonymous, I just want to say, my brother, move on, leave him Tanagabantu. Like, you're a cheater, bro. Like,
That's right.
once a cheater is always a cheater.
Amen.
And, you don't cheat because you're not getting what you want. You should say,
Exactly.
I want ABCD in a relationship if you want that relationship to work. You don't go elsewhere and find what you're looking for. What if you don't find to that person that you are with when you are cheating with? Then you cheat again. So, you see, move on, leave Mtanakabantu, please.
You guys are uncomfortable. You guys are comfortable with men being unhappy. Yazin, as men, we are tired of being unhappy.
Wow.
And we are going to live our lives. And angeke nisitshele, guys. You
Naked,
know what?
what's wrong with you?
No, nothing
It's-
is wrong
It's
with
actually
naked.
what's right with
Let me
us.
tell you,
We've
nothing is wrong-
decided.
Yes, nothing is wrong with naked. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Naked. this
Naked is exactly like Beyonce.
Why?
Beyonce will sing all the songs that are gonna tell ladies to walk away, to the left, all the women independent. If I was a boy, all the single ladies, she is married, she has got kids,
I see.
she's got a stable relationship with a billionaire. But they still listen. Yeah. I'm a woman who knows my worth. I will fight for me. Alone you can't. Naked
Yes,
is
yes.
exactly like that to men.
So easy.
Happily in love, comfortable, stable relationship, healthy, protective. Everything is tick, tick, tick boxes that are amazing. And then uzobafaka ngekhanda ngoba nabo bazongena ngekhanda.
It's not like that. It's
Okay.
just, you know, I've sat on Ask a Man for 12 years and I've noticed how you guys are very comfortable with men being depressed and sad. And then always you point at men, yeah, you did this, you reap what you sow. From now on, Tina, as men, we are going to be happy. Starting tonight, Tom Tiger in Pumalang, in Mhluzi, we
Yeah.
are going to be happy.
Thank you.
Sunday, we are going to be Kotshweu, Mums.
Thank you.
As men, we are going to be happy. And angeke nisitshele.
Thank you. Yeah, mina ngizontshela.
Now you're a man. Where are you going to be happy?
Ngizontshela.
Yeah.
we party kama who sasa.
Nice.
Nizeni, and I'm taking my friend who's been cheated on by I'm taking my friend out who's been cheated on by his fiance. No. The girls are winning. He was size 46.
Yeah.
Ne? Last week. Ne?
Yeah.
Oh, I borrowed him my tracksuit.
No way.
Easy.
Yo, we are going. So he called me this morning. He said, "So, please, I need a one-on-one Ask a Man." I said, "What do you want?" He said, "Ish, I can't take this." And Ngati, it's your turn. Go wish your data. Go wish your data. Ubofuna go wish man. Tomorrow I'm taking you to my who's party. You must bring your wallet and your card. He's rich.
Come on.
You must bring your wallet and your card. See the money out of his frustration.
Yes.
Must get us a Cape Town Sunday.
Your hands were thrown this entire week, and I hope Naked DJ remembers his words from this week as well. It's done for the week. Ask a Man. It's time for the news. Thank you, South Africa.